Today on the Auburn Torch, we're going overseas. We're going to take a look at an international gold medal win from an exciting new freshman for Auburn Gymnastics set to debut on Friday. Let's take a look. Rough one for Auburn men's basketball last night. That was a rough one, and that's all anyone's talking about this morning. It's January 7th, the morning of January 7th on Wednesday, right now. But for basketball, the place to talk about that is the Auburn Observer here on the Auburn Torch. Taking a look at the week ahead, I could have sworn until I pulled up the schedule a minute ago. I gotta get these out earlier in the morning, but before. As I pulled it up, I could have swore the women's basketball game was tonight, but it's tomorrow. And in a basketball sense, it's no rest for the weary, because women's basketball has to play at undefeated number 2 Texas, who looks stacked. So could be tough. Will be tough. But hey, with challenge comes opportunity, right? And then we'll see about that. And then on Friday, big gymnastics season opener. With NC State, tracks at UAB at an indoor, and then tennis will be at home this weekend too. So you just check out some tennis. I highly recommend it. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the week. Today I wanted to show and kind of go over, or at least just talk about and show the Charlotte Booth's gold medal routine. She won bars overseas in 2024, which was achieving a dream for her. This was a story on the Auburn Torch. This was a launch story, so it was up on Monday. Check it out if you haven't. AuburnTorch.com, $4 a month. You'll learn all about this exciting new freshman for Auburn Gymnastics, a really stacked freshman class. But here's someone with international experience, elite experience, and gold and a silver and a bronze all won internationally. And this details her whole journey. And really, Charlotte, she's debuting on Friday. She did at least 3 events at the preview meet. Not sure what she'll compete on Friday, but we'll see. They'll release top 8s tomorrow, so we might have a little bit better, at least an idea of what she's gonna. We'll know what she's gonna warm up on tomorrow. But yeah, there's it's a long journey for her, which maybe the most intriguing thing when you take a look at it is she has English American dual citizenship. And did some stuff with Team USA, and then made a jump to make her dream come true, and did it with Team Great Britain within the last couple of years. Say you don't know much of anything about gymnastics other than the Olympics, right? Or at least international gymnastics. So each country has like there's Team USA, right? And at the Olympics, it's like 5 girls or 5 women who go and compete, 5 or 6. But then really, it's not like a pro roster. It's really who's the best in those few months leading up to the Olympics, right? Like who's peaking right now is basically it, right? But they do have a wider roster, kind of, in a sense that they may have people who are Team USA, or in this case Team GB, about 20 or so athletes who they invite to the national camps, do national training with, bring them in for training, and then maybe get them to international assignments. And I guess, to use a crass comparison, there's international assignments. There are these international meets that are kind of the D League for, compared to the Olympics. It's like, okay, this is kind of the A team, and this is maybe the JV team going to. So here's Charlotte winning gold on bars in Hungary at the Szombathely World Cup Challenge in Hungary. So this was a dream for her. And this article we wrote details all of it. Talked to her, talked to her mom, talked to Jeff Graba, obviously. $4, check it out. She her dream was to make international assignment and compete internationally. And not only did she do that, she competed and won medals. She won 3 medals. I got those here in the article. Enjoy this look behind the paywall. Gold on bars in Hungary and bronze on beam in that same meet. And then silver on bars at the Cotless World Cup. I think it was last February in 2025. So I just figured we could take a look at her. Who knows what is at the bottom of this this recommended next on Facebook, and this is like my new Torch Facebook. So who knows what this algorithm is suggesting next? So ignore that. I just want to kind of take a look at her gold medal win. Here, we'll just play it. I'm gonna give you a little bit of volume, and we're gonna see if that doesn't break anybody's speakers. This had to be prelims, or like qualifying for the finals in Hungary. Look at this. Okay, first of all, I don't even know what's going on at the beginning of this. I haven't asked. And I don't know if she's gonna even try to compete this thing. Look at that at Auburn. She hasn't. They haven't. Maybe they're keeping it close to the vest, but they haven't. She didn't do it at the preview meet, and they haven't. I don't think she needs to do it to get a 10-0 star value. But here's one cool move. That's the Van Llewellyn, the half Moroni, which is my favorite maneuver in gymnastics. I'll explain why. And here's her dismount. Nice. So the whole second half of this, she's pretty much doing at Auburn. I don't know about this first thing. I don't know. Maybe she'll do it one. I don't know, but look at that. It's nuts, right? But anyway, here, this might be what you see Friday if she's in lineups, if she competes. The Van Llewellyn here is when you go from low bar to high bar with this little like half twist, like a torpedo. I'd say it's my favorite move just because I like the photo you can get out of it. So imagine here, yeah. So imagine if you're down the line here. If you're way over here, you can get a shot with the bars right here, and they're like reaching for it, and you got their focus. It's my favorite. Anyway, so I'm glad she's doing it. I'm glad I could try. I have someone. Suni did it, and a couple others do it. And I'm anyone who lets me try to nail that picture, I'm a big fan. So here's a good dismount. A little hop on it, but yeah. We'll see her stick it here in a little bit. And then, yeah. No, ignore whatever was autoplaying right there. Okay, so that had to be prelims, and this has to be the finals, just because the music is different. And I mean, her Leo is different. It took me. I was like, I thought it might be the same for a while, and then I was like, oh, her Leo's completely different. But nails the routine all the same. Look at that stuff. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, look, this is a dream come true for Charlotte. She always wanted to do international. She was getting invited to team camps for Team USA. She was doing well in the domestic like majors, like Winter Cup for Team USA. But I think, she kind of knew she was running out of time and wanted that international experience and wanted to make that happen. And she could make that switch. And we talked about that. It's an emotional thing. We talk about that in the story. And they kind of prepared for any like nasty comments or anything like that they might get. And really, feeling for, she was, mostly here in America, so she has an American accent. So to go over there where they have an English accent, maybe try to feel like an outsider. She says that her first meet there was tough, but then she made friends in the second one. She went to Wales for the second one, Welsh Championship, did really well, cleaned up there. I don't have those listed as a breakout box here, but yeah, and then she ultimately got those international assignments. but before that, she was just one day she was getting ready to just go over for one of those camps like I was telling you about, and it was supposed to be just a 1 week camp for kind of the B team, kind of the JV guys, and then she suddenly gets the day before she gets an email that says somebody got hurt and we need you at the real thing. We need you at the 5 week camp. And so her and her mom just scramble. They had all her bags packed. You have to just rip open the suitcases and repack it and get ready for 5 weeks instead of one. Great story, or like I said it yesterday. Her story is great. My article is hopefully okay. Her story's great. But yeah, and here is her working on, I think, that Maloney half, and certainly her dismount here at Auburn. Hopefully you'll be able to hear this. Oh yeah, I think this is loud actually. Let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Does that happen? These comments are so funny, man. Hey, you Jim entered the flow state. Liv said, yo. Yeah, so Charlotte, I wasn't at the preview meet, so I had this pulled up. Charlotte competed bars, beam, and floor at the preview meet. So we will see what she is in warm-ups for. And until then, hope you guys can just check out this article. AuburnTorch.com, man, $4 a month, $48 for a year. I guess we'll call it there and get ready tomorrow. A little more activity tomorrow. A little more going on with the women's basketball game at least. And we'll then it's Friday, man. It's here. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. If you're a torchbearer and you haven't filled out the little form for the mailing address to get your gymnastics pocket schedule, to do that, I'll mail it out. First batch went out yesterday. Come in handy because the season is almost here, man. We are almost there. So appreciate it, guys. We will see you very soon. And we'll be back again to do some more tomorrow. What do you think? Auburn Torch Talk or Auburn Torch Today? I can't decide. If anyone has a vote, weigh in. Let me know, and we'll figure it out. But either way, whatever it's called, something. We'll be back tomorrow. Take care.